Rowan was going through his files and came across a short video of a small castle ruin from a 2015 trip we took to Germany, which you see here. The quality of the video is okay, shaky in parts, but we decided after a bit of editing and adding photographs, it's worthwhile content to show viewers who are considering a trip to Germany. Something you're going to realize if you spend time watching this channel is my husband and I love traveling to Central Europe and Germany especially. The castle we visit in this video, Burg Dilsberg, is located in Germany's Neckar River Valley. When considering where to travel in Germany, many people want to visit the towns and castles on the stretch of the Rhine River known as the Romantic Rhine. Some want to see towns and castles along the Moselle and others along the Danube. While all of those are great choices, at times some of those places are packed with tourists. If you visited the touristy parts of those more famous rivers or are looking for an experience off the regular tourist route, the Neckar River Valley is very much worth a look. We spent 2 days exploring the Neckar Valley between Heidelberg and Bad Wimpfen. Our goal was to find castles. The entrance to the Neckar Valley is at Heidelberg. While beautiful and historical, Heidelberg is packed with tourists. While I'm not saying there isn't anything to see here, it really is too busy and bustling for us to have fun, and there are better places we prefer to spend our time. With that being said, Schloss Heidelberg, a 13th century castle turned palace in the early 19th century, which is up on the hill overlooking the Neckar River, is very much worth a visit. Here is the 13th century Burg Schadeck, seen from Burg Dilsberg. The lords of Hirschhorn began construction of Schloss Hirschhorn around 1250. This beautiful castle was converted into a Renaissance palace during the 16th and 17th centuries. After falling into disrepair, conservation of the castle began in 1884. According to the castle's website, it underwent recent restoration between 2019 and 2021. What you see here is Burg Zwingenberg. The oldest parts of this castle date to the 12th and 13th centuries. This is a private castle that can only be visited by guided tour. Unfortunately, it was closed to the public on the day we tried to visit. Here is another castle overlooking the Neckar River, Schloss Neuburg. The castle was built during the 14th century. Today, it's a hotel. This next castle we're taking a look at is Burg Hornberg. The castle dates to the 11th century. It was uninhabited and started to decay in the mid-18th century and was partially restored in the 19th century. Most of Burg Hornberg is open to self-guided exploration. It was really fun to explore, and I highly recommend this castle. The castle you see here, Schloss Horneck, was built around 1200. Today, it's a nursing home for the elderly. This castle is Burg Gutenberg. It was built around 1180. We're always searching for a medieval walled town, and the Neckar Valley did not fail us. We were looking for Burg Dilsberg, which we saw on a map, and as we approached, to our delight, it was located within a small walled town. The town was built in the early 13th century, about 100 years after the castle. Burg Dilsberg was constructed in the mid-12th century. In the early 19th century, the castle was abandoned and became a public quarry. For the most part, all that's left of the original castle is a portion of the tall inner wall and a staircase tower. The view from the top of the wall, looking over the Neckar Valley, is spectacular.
So where are we at, Erin?
Is this Dilsberg? Where
is this?
Dilsberg.
Dilsberg. It's the Burg at Dilsberg.
Well, it's in the shade down there, but that's the Neckar Valley, Neckar River. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Okay.
Hold on. So the stairs twist in this direction so a right-handed swordsman can swing his sword, but the person coming up the stairs will swing into the wall and into the center column. Dankeschön. Long odds, but we should still check. It's the quest for medieval fresco remnants inside churches. Very rare. And it looks like it is closed. So do you want to get lunch in there?
Yeah.
So that's actually the main entrance to Dilsberg.